Hi guys. This is take 3. My computer is sort of sucking a little bit. Anyways, pray and ask the Lord to give me a new computer for Christmas. That'd be awesome. Woo, woo, woo. Anyways, anyway, I just did like an 8-minute one of these, and it just got deleted right at the end. Okay, well, just real quick then. I apologize for not posting a video last week. We were in Florida, helping a church out there that we've just kind of built a relationship with, and they had me and Chrissy out to just help them figure out some planning and vision stuff for the future. And it was really, really a great trip. We brought our 2 little guys, and it was great. It was fun. So I apologize I missed you guys last week. Saw some of you guys that had hit me up from the Florida area. So thanks for coming out and shaking my hand and getting a chance to see your faces and stuff. So there's a bunch of young leaders that are all over the place, and I'm just so grateful to be a part of, I think, what God's doing in our kind of culture and generation. So anyways, that's where I was last week. I was going to share 1 John 1 is this week. 1 John 1, and just the whole thing is awesome. Gosh, gee whiz. 1 John 1, the whole chapter. What I was sharing was like, I think one of the blessings of, there's so much forgiveness in Jesus that we've experienced. It's our heritage and it's our legacy. It's one of the most powerful things that I've ever experienced in my life is forgiveness and redemption and restoration. Actually coming away with more than what I had at the beginning. I know revenge and human justice, which just tries to balance the scale in my own life. Hurt me, I'll hurt you back. Take from me, and I'll take too. Just that whole deal. But I didn't know restoration. I didn't know there was no way for me to give back more than what they had. It's just a miracle. And so, forgiveness in general. I've just been thinking about today. I've made some mistakes in terms of my anger, my frustration, and I don't know. Just I've needed forgiveness this week, and so I was just thinking about it a bunch. I'm grateful for the way that my wife and my family and my friends forgive me. And what I was thinking about was when we forgive someone, we partner with God in redeeming time. It's easy to stay locked in the past. It's easy to just try to live in the past. And what I've seen a lot in relationships is people go through change. They go through transition. They start as one person and they become something else. And sometimes I don't always like that. Sometimes you might not always like that. But what I'm discovering is when we have unforgiveness towards someone, we lock them up in a season. We keep them in a specific point in time, and it's so unhealthy. And it sucks when you feel like someone's holding you accountable for some stuff that you're not presently in. Whether it's like a sin or they just wish you still were with them in high school and you're like, I'm not. So I just wanted to say that, I think there's something powerful in forgiveness on so many dimensions. But one of the things I wanted to encourage you to do is if there's someone that you just feel like your relationship has suffered, and if there's just relationships in your life that you are operating in unforgiveness, I would encourage you today to literally declare to God, like, God, I release so-and-so. I forgive so-and-so. Please open up the door for them to walk into the next thing, the next stage of their life. I don't want to hold them back anymore, and I don't want people to hold me back. So you might be surprised as you extend forgiveness to someone that you end up walking with more freedom. I think there might be people that are watching this and you feel like there's people in your life that they want you to stay where you are, and it's not in your destiny, it's not in your heart. You don't want to do that, but you find yourself bound by the expectation or the frustration of other people. And I just want to give you permission to walk into your future in Jesus. Jesus will open up the door for you and you can walk into the next step. But before you do that, he's like, the royal law is that you treat other people with the love that you wish you'd be treated with, that you'd love your neighbor as yourself. So love your neighbor the way you want to be loved today. Give people permission to change. Forgive people if they're not who they were 5 years ago or 10 years ago or last year, last month. Like, Jesus does this insane thing where he continues to restore years that have been stolen. We've met one another in the midst of years of things being stolen, and we try to keep them there. And God's trying to give back stuff that I think builds people into something different. And I'm sure I've got people in my life that feel that way about me, and I've got people in my life I feel that way about. But I don't want to hold anyone back from their future. And so forgiveness, I think, unlocks a door for people to walk into the future that God has for them. So please don't keep them in prison. Whether you like where they're going or not, offer forgiveness today. Extend release from debt today. And allow Jesus to do that same thing for you. He won't just forgive your mistakes. He will restore the years that the enemy has stolen from you. He'll restore those things, and you'll have a fuller life because of it. And I would encourage you to give that same freedom to other people today. So anyways, I pray that for you. I pray that you'd operate in forgiveness, and it's that declaration, like, Father, I release my mother, my father, my coach, my pastor, my coworker, my boss, my ex-boyfriend, my ex-girlfriend, my current whoever it is, I extend forgiveness to them today. Please redeem their life, redeem the time. Let them change, let them transform, let them become who you see them to be. Even if I don't like it, God, I give them freedom. I just go free, and just release that freedom. And I wonder a little bit about what God will do in your own heart as you extend forgiveness to another prisoner that just is living like we live and needs as much help as the next guy. So anyways, I encourage you guys with that. Please hit me up, this tommy.r.green@gmail.com. Hit us up, our Facebook community. Just to post up if you're outside of the U.S. and it's easier to get a hold of us through Facebook, do that. And then our website is tommyrevreality.com. So I love you guys a lot. I really appreciate what God's doing, and there's some cool stuff in the works. I'll post an update video just a couple minutes, maybe later this week. I need a little bit of help, so anyways, I'll be in touch. But from Salt Lake to you guys, man, muchos love vatos, and I'll talk to you guys soon.